Hello VC. So today I want to talk about this guy. This is the wall wart that goes to the Rega TT PSU, or turntable power supply unit. So some P324 models came with it, P5, P7, P9, all had this. The RP turntables, RP3, 6, at least the RP6, and 8, I believe, all have this guy and the standard power supply unit. This is actually bottom grade, no real EMI shielding here. Rega acknowledges that, the turntable power supply unit is prone to picking up hum. They even acknowledge it in the instruction manual, which comes to the power supply unit, and they say place it as far away from the turntable as possible. Well, sometimes if you're like me, I can't place it like 4 feet away from the turntable, so you pick up hum. And the Project and the Regas have been known to pick up hum. So there's another YouTube user named Dan lpman. He showed one of the design flaws, the fact that you got a grounding wire inside the turntable power supply unit, and this does not have a ground connection. So you got this charge that is just discharging to the shell of the turntable power supply unit. And to fix it, you can actually attach a grounding wire from the back of your turntable power supply unit, can't speak today, to a ground connection elsewhere. So this guy is bad. I tried to do a video where you could hear the popping sound, but I've made so many changes to my system that you can't hear that now. I did do a video where you can hear it slightly, but you may listen to me and I'm not hearing anything. But what I'm trying to show you there is that with the aftermarket power supply, you get nice clean power, filtered power going to your turntable power supply unit. And for me, just for protecting other pieces of my equipment and lowering the signal to noise ratio throughout the system was a must-have for me. So that's why I did it. So this is going to be a short one. You may or may not get anything out of it. I recommend an aftermarket power supply if you can, but I'll let you make your own decision. Okay folks, I'm back here to do another video on Rega turntable upgrades. This time I want to talk about an upgraded power supply to the Rega turntable supply unit. So Rega, when they sell the turntable supply unit, even the upgraded version, they are using this cheap wall wart. And even when I got mine, I noticed some strange effects. I got this popping sound, so definitely a problem with the power that was being distributed when you hit the power button. So you had a nice little current spike that was going through the system that couldn't get filtered out no matter how hard I tried, and that would be go throughout my entire system, and it would actually get picked up by my speakers. So that really had me concerned. And it could have been a defective unit, but I went and found Swagman Labs online, and they have an aftermarket power supply upgrade which can be connected directly to this. And I've been very impressed with the unit. Very solid build, at least 3 pounds on the back. You have a 2-pin power connector. You got 3-prong connector to your outlet, and plus you have a on-off switch, which you do not get from the stock wall wart. So the other element to this is you have a heavy cable that is well shielded, so you got protection from EMI. And here what I've noticed is a reduced, actually non-existent hum. So Rega even acknowledges the hum which is coming from this guy. So they recommend putting this guy as far away, and the wall wart as far away as the turntable, so it doesn't get picked up. The humming sound from the motor gets picked up by the system. So with this, I have felt that I've had 0 to no hum, again reducing my signal to noise ratio in the overall system, so definitely an audio enhancement. And so what I'm going to show in the ensuing video is the popping sound that you get when you hit the power button, both with this unit and the stock Wall Wart. So hopefully this information is useful for folks. Okay everyone, so hopefully you're picking up the background noise that's going on here. So this is using the Rega supplied Wall Wart to their power controller or power supply unit. So yeah, you get a fair amount of background noise when I have my amplifier cranked up to about 80%. So when I crank it down to normal levels, you don't hear too much, but I'm just going to hit the power and you're going to hear a little bit of a spike. So you hear that little pop when I turned it off. That is because of the Wall Wart. So once again, so you get a little bit of a power spike going through. So now I'm using the improved power supply, and I'm gonna switch on and off the power controller unit and we'll listen for the spike. So I've hit it 3 or 4 times, and you can now hear that with the improved power unit I'm not getting that little spike going through the system.